Hello all, and welcome back to HighPriest Streams Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. So I learned that cord tangled up. Hold on. Thought I'd fix that earlier. Nope. Right, okay, now. Let's get going. So I found out that, I just had to go to this place and search the later floors for chestnuts. So I definitely should have needed to do those missions anyway, so I can gain some more points to increase my rank. That's it, rank. Yes. Earthquake. Magnitude shitty cousin. Because, seriously, that's... Bingo! Oh, wait. Oh, but good thing I don't need these... What the... Oh. I've got this. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, I thought I might have forgotten to, give myself some more Reviver Seeds. Whoops. Not like it'll be relevant for a while anyways. Oh, yeah, that's the last four then. Alright, well, I'll need to give him another one to finish it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much to talk about here. Sometimes to go for this stunt, it's a bit annoying to have to go through the dungeon twice to get two of those chestnuts. Hopefully they'll at least have more progress after I give them this one. Clunk. It's a peeled chestnut. Oh, a chestnut. We want a peeled chestnut. Oh my goodness. Peeled the spiny shell and hand the How did I do that? I mean, I don't even have hands. How did I do that? A peeled chestnut. Help. Why don't you quit lounging around yourself? Get moving. We'll get hustle on your team base. We'll carry in the middle of the place built. Double quick. You just wait. And so, supplied with another field chestnut, the Mega Gang got motivated and returned to work on the rescue team's base renovation. And as a result, team base completion moved a little closer. Aha, now let's see what... Yeah, no major Oh, there's a flag. I didn't even notice that. Anyways, let's just ask what this... Or not ask, but check out what's in here. Let's see. Read. Clear. Pleasant weather. Hail. Regularly inflicts damage. Fog. Turns status of all on the floor to mud sport. What does mud sport do? Yeah, I'm not doing any of those missions. If I take those, I'll just need to get rid of them. Oh, I should definitely sell some of this crap I've got on me. There we go. Don't want to sell the huge apple. Last seed. Oranberry. Oranberry. Last seed. Oh, crap. Did I just sell a grass gummy? Oh, I blanked out there. Whoops. That, well, that's not good. No, it's not like I don't have a bunch of them, and I'm going right back to that place, so I'll get a bunch more. But, wait, what am I doing? I want to check what this person has. Secret power, Thunderbolt. Yeah, nothing great. I should, however, get a Reviver Seed, if nothing else. Man, at this point, I really don't have much to do with this money. Early on, I need a lot of it because to buy the friends' places and such, but now it's just collecting dust and sitting there. Wait, no, I don't want to store. I want to take. Right, okay. Right, so I'm just gonna decide who I give what to. Let's see. Fighting and normal, so... Oh yeah, and ice. Can't forget ice. Man, Ix does not get a lot from this batch. Hold on, correcting some of my notes on how much these are worth. There we go. So, yeah. I'll just give, the ice and the, fighting one to, Right, I should have a... No, I've got more room for one more of those gummies. Good. Whoop. Click store instead of take. Right, so... Time to begin distribution. First, just giving a lot of them the X. Whoop. Well, first I want to join the team. Now I'm giving a bunch of them. So... Give. Well, apparently I got that mixed up. Ice gives, must give at least 4. Man, I'm starting to think my notes aren't all that accurate. Oh, it was clear, now, clear. No, wait, that was fighting, yeah. Starting to think some of my notes are a bit inverted. Right. Let's see, how much does Bug get? Okay. The rest is fairly even for everybody that isn't Iroh. But since Mount Blaze gives so many, is such a great place to grind up fire gummies, I'm just going to give a lot of these too. Okay, I'm starting to think I the reason I'm not miscategorizing these things, it's just that Ix's, things are, you know, doubled up because of his type. So, yeah, where's the, So I'm just gonna revert some of my notes, just in case. So I am should remember to actually add them up. Let's see. Should I... give another Bug. And... now, I think I'll give what's left to Ix and Iroh. Or not Ix and Iroh. Iroh and me. Oh, I forgot to check the bulletin board. Wonder if there's anything good on there. Let's see, Mount Steel. Haha, no. No. I mean, it's... okay, it's... oh, it's just a rescue mission. Okay, I thought it was something... yeah. Yeah, see, this and this, just... no, that's not happening. One peck of scarf knotted. You better be giving something... no. No. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright. Well, it's not like I was going to be doing those anyways. I have to go and do the, Upper Forest again to get the next Chestnut. Wait, hold on. Okay, I only need the one Reviver Seed since this is just a, honestly, fairly easy dungeon as long as I don't get overconfident. Because, really, that was the root of my previous downfall. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm starting to really think that was why I was getting confused there. Okay, that's... Should I give the rest of them to me, or... I'll give one more grass to me, and then give the rest to Iroh. Bro. True. Let's see. And... oh, while I'm here, I should... oh, I didn't gain more tactics. What? God dang it. Type Advantage Master. What's that do? It's boosted when attacking foes with a disadvantaged type. Yes. Quick Thunder. Yes. Well. Man, why is Whirlpool my worst hitting move? You know what, I'm just gonna... Whirlpool is turning out to be a bit of a disappointment because of that low hit rate. I'm sure it'll be useful in a dungeon with enemies that dive, but... sorry, just... moving myself around to get more comfortable. Man, New Vegas is a glitchy game. Like, I have never suffered so many crashes on an Xbox before. But it's happened repeatedly. I repeat what I said before. This game that game ain't anything like stable. Fun now. I'm still trying to figure out how I managed to glitch the Fort Hill, or whatever it's called, where Caesar's Legion is, so that I didn't get my weapons taken away immediately. If I had known that that wasn't repeatable, because I haven't figured out how to repeat it, I would have made a save before doing anything else. else. Heck, I would have dropped some of my Kims and stuff and used that to sneak them into camp to help with the whole killing Lupa. One of the quests. That was not easy for a character who is not in any way, shape, or form respect for, melee. Thankfully, I hoard magazines. Sure, why not? I mean, I'll get rid of you later. For now, I think I'll just call you... The main reason I grabbed these guys is that... There we go. Mook 1 is because they're more cannon fodder for these dungeons. Seriously, how does that one of those gyms have a Pokemon with multiple Pokemon with a move that almost 2-hit KOs my entire party, while this supposedly much more difficult area lacks that completely? Because wow. Come on, let's just get through these guys. And away I go. Dang it. He'll be fine. Let's see. Just an orange berry, let's see. Oh, an apple. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, a monster house. One of these. Come on, guys. Kick his butt for me so I can get out of this paralysis. Oh, by the way, I just watched Ant-Man yesterday. Good movie. Oh, hey. Vendor trash. Nope. Don't need no blast seed. Oops. For some reason I thought he moved closer. Yep, time to make room for this. Let's see, what do I get rid of? Oh, I know. What do you think? Say what I said about that one, about Ant-Man. There needs to be more superpower-based heist movies. Man, I can't wait to unlock that move that lets you just tunnel through shit. Then when it comes time to get back to the exit. Ba-bow! Oh hey, screw it, level. Oh, wonder what he's spark. What's that do? Move on target. It may also cause yeah, no, it's not as good as any of his other ones, really. 2, 1, 97 points. Very good for you, Mook number 1. Oh, it's just peccaberries. Those are really useful to this party. I mean, the only person who get poisoned is me. I have peccaberries for that. I mean, I already have peccaberries for that. Ix is metal. Iroh's got a pekka scarf. Man, I hope that I actually get one of those chestnuts. Another chestnut this run, because it would suck to have to stop. I mean, not stop, but go through this shit again. Is he? Nope, last seed. Equal. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, next. Right, I believe it's this one and the next one that has the chestnuts in them. Conveniently, it's also the floor when the Mankey first start showing up during the dungeon. Boom. Ba ba bum ba down. Ba 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 ba. Bow, bow. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Let's see, what's over here? Nothing. No. Oh, hey, another sleep. Woo! I leveled up. And there goes another sleep. Man, I am way powered up. Overpowered for this area. Not that I'm complaining, because on one hand it makes it easy, on the other, and that might be boring. On the other hand, it means I'm not in danger of losing my shit. Yeah, and there we go. Dang it. Oh, I had forgotten. Had items. Now, if I remember correctly, this is the last one. Why am I going this way? Go away so I can... Oh, well, that's the last one, so... The last outing. Wait, what? Why did it say that? No. Oh, I'm saving. First, I'm gonna check my mail. Probably just read the news, because, yep, those things are sitting there. Where is Klekion? What's that? The older of the Ketan birds in Pokemon Fair. Occasionally goes missing. Some residents claim he's greedy. He must be off doing business somewhere. So they denies his fame. He wouldn't get free items and doesn't try to sell them. He wouldn't get free items in dungeons and try to sell them. So that explains how the Kecleon store works. Huh, did you bring us a chilled chestnut? Ooh, a chestnut we peeled. Come on, give it a lower card. HighPriest somehow magically peeled the chestnut. Probably telekinetically. That already learned a trick from the ponies. Alright, you layabouts, guys together. Chop chop. Why don't you quit laying around yourself? Get moving. We'll get hustling on running your rescue team base. Carrying the materials, get the place built. Double quick. You just wait. And so, supplied with another Peel Chestnut and money gang, the Monkey Gang got motivated. And went to work in the rescue team's base. And finally, the rescue team base was completed. Yeah, all it took was one for each of them. Yeah. Finally. The day has arrived. Hold on. Hold on. HighPriest, it's ready. Finally. Our purple rescue team base. I really do wish I had named it the meme team. Because, you know, Mudkip. Oh my god, it ends up your Pokemon's head. I did not know that. Sniff, it's so cool. Every time I take a look at a rescue team base, I can only see coolness. It resembles you, to you is a nice touch, HighPriest. Well, we all worked very hard. But it was worth it. Wow, Buffett! Sniff, everyone, thank you. Stay there. There's something I want to ask. The team base is finished. Does that mean maybe you won't bring us Peel Chestnuts anymore? Of course. We're our rescue teammates, so our monkey gangs. And so thank you for everything. And now they're angry. What? What are you doing? Stop that! Everyone ever stopped the main gang. That team base was saved. So they promised to keep from rampaging. In return for more Peel Chestnuts, they returned their forest. And that is how the chaotic renovation of the rescue team base came to an end. Yeah, I saw that coming. The next morning. Ooh. Actually, the color scheme's kind of nice in here. Oh yeah, it looks much better. I mean, I imagine fire types still won't like living in here, but... See, we got a map over there. Now... Once again, I wonder what the fire type will look like, or the electric type, because I think I played Pikachu the first time I played this. No, wait, that was a squirrel, that's right. Or a grass type. I still have to look up other people's Let's Plays. I'm not starting another Let's Play on this game. Yeah, no, this is, ooh. Good morning, HighPriest. Flap, flap, flap. Punk. Is that a tear? That's a tear. Why is the base that looks like my face a tear? And what's with the flag? That looks like... I'm not even sure what that's supposed to look like. It looks vaguely purple. Is that supposed to be because I named it purple? Check mail. Switching leaders. Read. Power up combination attacks. Now, rescue teams to switch leaders on the top for doing combination attacks on. When you enter dungeon, other than you choose one to select the leader on your team. It's like the command leader. Well, that's nice. Alright. Let's go see what's going on over here. Oh, wasn't showing me. No. Nope. Still this stuff in regards to story. sell. Orange berry. Blast. Why would I even bother with these apples? I just toss them in storage. Orange. Becca. Orange. There we go. What you got? Oh, there we go. I'm something with pride. Ooh. Becomes dig stats because it's not possible to link this movie. Oh dang, that's how it would have been great. You dig? And when you pop up, you wham them with a whole bunch of different moves. Oh well. And store. Now to store my gummies for the now. Store. Wait, I also wanted to store the apples. Bolton. Look, they might be somewhat, a lot of them in there, but still new. Unfortunately, I can't accept that. Job list, let's see, Frosty Forest it is. Wait, wait, hold on. Okay, no item deliveries. I thought for a second there might have been item delivery. What's my... hopefully this will be enough to propel me to silver. I think that's the next one. Silver rank. And unlock more story. I'm a little uncertain that I'm going to be, gotta do 15 floors before I, find out if that will be enough to unlock another, story mission. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam. Na, 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 na. Bow, bow. No, 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 no. Bow, bow. Azul Marilla. I'm gonna be confused with regular Marilla. That's one for it down. Oh wait, I just noticed my health had gone to 100. Let's see. Iroh is still down on that front. But Ix is even more of a tank than he was before. Hold on, I want to check. Oh yeah, that special, the defense and attack are high as frick. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, it looks like he's got one more level up before, Iroh at levels up. You know, you'd think water types wouldn't like the cold, you know. I mean, pure water types, because of the whole freezing thing. But apparently ice type doesn't really bother them. So, you know. Okay, let's see what's up here. Nope. Right, I'm doing the standing up thing for a bit. That's much better. Oh, a nose pass. Dang, I forgot to do my exercise this morning. I just remembered that. Item. Throw. Ah. Money. Seriously, where do I go to get the blue gummies? I realized that was only for one floor, but my legs were starting to bother me. I'm saying it a lot, but there we go. Let's see, what's it about? Wait, I should grab that apple and eat it when I get hungry. Because this doesn't have nearly as many gummies, I forget. I forgot. I mean, the last place, it wasn't really worth eating an apple. Bump. Bump. Oh wait, I just realized he was pinned. Dang it. Throw. Oh hey, destination for her. Good. orange gummy. Dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. I never really liked going to places without multiple missions because, well, it lets you stack up a lot of points. And there's always at least some multiple missions. Oh, good, it's blizzarding. Oh no, that's just the powder snow attack. My mistake. Man, that's annoying. That pillow slide's with H2 attack 1, defense 1, special attack 1. Sorry, I was stretching. Wasn't even intentionally stretching, I just... Wait, what? No. You know, if I wasn't so we weren't so overpowered, that would actually be have been a good tactic I was doing there. Circle around. I still don't know how transform works in this game. How would an ability like Speed Boost work? Would it just be, you know, the classic move abilities stats, or, Oh, I'm trying... What about that one attack I can't remember the name of, that raises your speed when you, fire type attack, it raises your speed every time you use it? Speed Blitz, that's it. Or no, Flame Blitz? One of those two. Items. Eat. Oh, hey, Destination 4. That's just money. I'll still go get it. Honestly, at this point, I'm probably safe just to ignore the money. I say that well, I did ignore it. Right? Up until I walked on top of it. There you are. Yes, send them back. Ugh. Ugh. No. Yes. No. Whoops. Yes. Whoops. I just automatically clicked while blinking. Yeah. No. Oh, hey, Larion. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I mean, or maybe I did, I just don't remember it. Let's see. Like, okay, nothing over here, and then I actually realized, no, wait, there is something over there, a room. At least they're all clumped together. Yes, rules found. Use that, yes. Thank you. Come see me at the Pelican office later. No. No! Why was it? Yes. I'm annoyed at that. Nope. I'm only interested in gummies. Any and all will do, because even if they're not really useful for their type, I can at least increase the, intelligence and, more importantly, use it to increase the other stats of X. I mean, I'll be honest, even if I could, was getting, only the ones that matched up to the types for everyone, I'd probably still be giving a lot to X, since he's the only one I can raise the stats up that way. That way I don't have to grind. At least, not in the, normal sense. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, I thought this was a 15th floor dungeon. Heh, whoops. Thank you for rescuing Pidgey. Here's your reward. The promise Pekka Scarf. Ooh, gold gummy. That was our second, but ooh, nonetheless. Yes! Rank up. Silver rank. That should be enough to unlock the next chunk of the story. Thank you for rescuing Sunflora. Here's your reward. 300 Poke. Gain 60 points. There, what? Another 500 to gold. Thank you for rescuing Wurmple. Here's your reward, the Great Gummy. Yeah, let's call it a rest. Alright. The next morning. Yep. We got story. Oh. Earthquakes. I guess it settled down. There have been a lot of earthquakes lately. Oh, hi, you're up early, HighPriest. Did you notice the earthquake earlier? It's hard to get a decent sleep when there's so many earthquakes. Hey! Oh, Lombre, what's the matter? We need you at the town square. Everyone's gathering there. Is there something wrong? I'm not really sure. Shooty's calling everyone out. He's getting the other dresses to come. HighPriest, let's go. Well, I guess it is too early in the mail, so yeah, I'll skip checking that. Oh, good. Excuse me. Instinctively covered my mouth with my arm. Alright, sorry. Wow, look at all the Pokemon. Looks like they sent out a lot of rescue teams for help. I've seen some pretty famous leaders from faraway places. That's Shiftry. I wonder what he's planning to do with all these rescue teams. Can I get everyone's attention here? It's not my style to get up in front of everyone like this, and sorry, this isn't the time for that. There's a big trouble. Ah, there's the music. Alexander team went around, but they haven't returned. Well, what? Is that true? Yes, unfortunately. Alexander led his team underground to quell Groudon, and that's it. We haven't heard anything from them. To be honest, we have no idea what became of them. No idea? How is it possible? This Alexander team you're talking about. But they haven't come back. That's for real. That's right, and it sounds as if Groudon is out of our league. What, is that tough? This Pokemon named Groudon? Why don't you go underground and see for yourself, huh? You gotta be kidding me. There's magma flowing everywhere underground. I'll burn up if I went anywhere there like that. Quiet, please, quiet. There's no denying that it's dangerous underground. It's not a place where just anyone can go. That's why I asked some of the teams together today. So the special team, I propose that a special team be formed by choosing the best of the best. Who will step forward? Who will longest look at able to take on the challenges of the underground? Say what, this is a great opportunity. Let's go. Don't bother, you guys. Alright, what's with you? Can you step aside? You guys have got a bit tougher to her, but there's plenty of tougher Pokemon out there. Will no one step forward? I'll go. Oh hey, finally someone. We would have stepped forward, but Lombre's a dick. Whoa, it's Blastoise. You mean Timo Andro's Roughneck Blastoise? This weapon that can rocket water so fast that it punches through thick iron plates. It's River Groudon is the ground type. I am a water type, strong against ground types. My head will put Groudon in one shot. A little overconfident, aren't you? Oh, it's Octillery. She's Team Constrictor's leader. She's known for her persistent, clingy attacks. She nears foes with her tingles and headbutts them. Do not face any battle of endurance. Darlings, when I see a tough one, I want to tangle with them. You're not frightening me. Whoa, Golem. The Brutal out of Team Rumble Rock. Man, that's so many better team names than Purple. I really should have come up with a team name ahead of time. But he's rock hard. He's supposed to be able to withstand his huge explosion without taking damage. I mean, if I was more popular at the time, I probably could have pulled the chat for a name. Probably not the best idea out there, but eh. If Groudon's awakened, that suits me fine. I'll use my rock to keep it buried in the ground. Oh, blessing, okay. Golem, no one could complain about your selection. How about bringing more than 3 people, eh? How about bringing an army of tough Pokemon, eh? That might help. We will have these 3 rescues head on the ground. Yeah, good choice. You're representing us. Make us proud. Let's go. Win it for us. Save Alexam's team. See, they look pretty tough at it. Let them handle things. Can't be held, HighPriest. I wish we could have gone, but there's nothing we can do about that. Can take care of things on the ground. We'll keep doing what best we can in our rescue work. Oh, I hope we don't take forever on Oh, you still don't have any more things for me to read. Oh there, welcome to blah blah. Blah blah blah. I miss the statues. They didn't prowl on. Gold, gray, and orange. That's rock, fighting, and psychic. Honestly, after this, I'm gonna decide who gets what later. After this. I'm actually gonna plan it out this time. Alright, let's talk. Oh wait, no. Let's buy. Who knows? They might have something really useful. Nope. Something really useful. Wait, what's this do? It hit. Oh, ah, yes, the frustration and return, the 2 friendship moves. But yeah, no, that's not really useful. At least not useful anymore. It would have been useful early on when we had both all had low as frick IQs. Yeah, you bet I'm worried about everything. But blessing feeling are tough. Don't you worry now. Look at the job done. And then they won't. You know how we've had so many earthquakes lately? Are those signs that something is built worth telling? I shudder to think. They have so many earthquakes. They can't get a decent night's sleep. Alright, let's see what dungeons have been... What things have been unlocked at Makihita Dojo. Nope. You still won't give me the thing I won, Makuhita. I'm gonna have to look up that and see if there's something I have to do to actually get my prize. One secret power wanted. Oh no. Info. I don't care if it's a V rank, it would give me lots of points. I ain't doing that shit. Well, our son, tell me, do the earthquakes find you? Well, yes, Papa. They are very scary, especially when I'm burrowing. It makes me twitchy because I get so scared. Papa, aren't you afraid of earthquakes? Of course they don't scare us. What do you take us for? If we were in charge, this is what we do to any earthquake. Oh hey, it's your swimming technique. Yeah. I haven't relaxed from hardening at all. I'm terrified of all the earthquakes. And whoa, I can't relax. Whiskers. They tell me we're coming earthquakes, and me are indeed coming. Blah blah. Wait, did I talk to him? Yeah, I did. Well, go get X, decide on a mission, and then keep going. Check mail. Let's see. That's... I'm just going to delete these. And... delete. Oh. That was another one. Okay, now I've got rid of them all. None of them with a, Okay, I'll take, Lapis Cave, then. And maybe this time I'll actually unlock a, more story content immediately. But... no. Oh yeah, an apple and a cherry berry. Woo. God, what is it? I forget. Isn't this a 15 level dungeon? Ew. At least the stats say I haven't had any major problems with my, streaming. I've had a total of 5% drop frames, but that's not really a lot. I mean, before I've had upwards of 50, so. Or that one time when I was, like, for the video that just went up on my YouTube. I forget what I call it on here. So, yeah, like, the one I streamed a week ago. Now that one, that one I remember having a much higher rate of drop frames. Mostly because there's some reason it just wasn't going through at all. Okay. I found this floor. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see. Over. Over. Nope. And nope. A little overboard there, Charmander. Let's see. Up we go. And just a dead end. You ever see the movie Hook? That's a good movie. I watched it a lot when I was a kid. It's if you're not familiar with it, it's a Robin Williams film where about Peter Pan. Specifically, he plays the grown-up Peter Pan, Peter Panning. Who's gotten married, has a wife and kids, and forgotten all about Neverland. Right up until Hook kidnaps them from outside the window, from the window. Because they were staying at Wendy's place. The idea being he married Wendy's granddaughter. After coming back after a particularly long period of time and having her get old. And of course, the twist being that because he doesn't really understand what's going on, the only way he even gets to Neverland is because Tinkerbell comes and gets his behind. And that, he still kind of has no idea what he's doing once he gets there. Somehow, he manages to bullshit his way into being a pirate long enough to get on to the ship and see his kids. At the direction of Tinkerbell. Once he sees them, he tries to, help them, and it does not go well for him. Hook is extremely disappointed that Peter Pan is, this middle-aged, not overweight, but not exactly skinny dude, who tried to write him a check because it was the only thing he could think of to help save his kids, besides climbing up and failing. Oh, and I can't forget, of course, the part where Hook feeds a traitor to a box of scorpions. Yeah, that was just a great movie. Hook gets convinced not to kill the kids and Peter Pan immediately because of Tink goading him. That this really isn't the victory he'd always wanted. The victory he wanted was over Peter Pan, not this washed out thing. Call. So he gives Tink time to train up Peter in order to, try to get Peter Pan back for a proper fight. Of course, his method of sparing him involves dropping his unconscious body into the ocean, so, really that only works because of the mermaids. It might sound like I'm spoiling it, but I'm only covering the basic opening of the movie. From there, he of course makes his way to the Lost Boys, hooks up and with them, and of course is slowly but surely re-educated in that stuff. One of the most important things you can know, though, is that Dante Bosco, the guy who would go on to play Zuko, from Avatar, The Last Airbender. But there he played the rival character Rufio. They even made a prequel fan film for him. Dante Bosco and some people did. I believe I actually had a reaction of it on my main channel that went up somewhere. I recommend just going to watch the original video first if you are going to check it out, because it's honestly fairly good if you like the original movie. And if you haven't seen the original movie, watch the original movie. It's not the best movie out there. Oh, well, that's good. I woke up as soon as I fell asleep. That was pure luck. It's something I've never really gotten to do. Play D&D. I've always wanted to do it, but I should mention that I have had D&D-like experiences. I played homebrew pen and paper games with some friends. Well, a friend and his stepdad. Problem is, they didn't have a lot of time to actually play the game. So while they were around, I didn't really get to do more than experience that somewhat. After that, I never got to. Aside from that, the only experience I have is via online forum RPs, and those are of varying quality. And even then, none of them have the charm of pen and paper. The problem is, I live in a small town in the middle of nowhere, and I have no idea how to approach any of these people about, playing it. I have no idea how to approach people about playing it at all. I'd say, well, approach your friends. Hell, yeah, the thing is, most of my friends aren't living here, and the ones that are, I don't really know that well, and I don't think they'd be into it, even if they did. Annoying. Because D&D and shit like that's fun from everything I've seen. And read. So I read quite a few stories of either what people's own D&D escapades, or stories about D&D characters. Like, I believe it's called Natural 20. That was a good one. It was a D&D crossover with Harry Potter. A D&D character, and later, minor spoiler, but later revealed Bellatrix Lestrange, end up swapping places in a D&D world and a Harry Potter world, both of which operate on their regular rules. Harry Potter, Bellatrix Lestrange still operates on Harry Potter rules in regards to magic and everything, and Milo operates on D&D rules. On one hand, this gives him an upper hand in most forms of things that involve wizards. For instance, because he's a wizard, a D&D wizard, he can do things like craft amulets of, I forget what exactly is. Memory failure there. Whoops. But, yeah, he can do things that would be defendable against in, I forgot to replace my huge apple. Whoops. And regular D&D, because wizards don't have will saves against flashes of light in their eyes. Yeah, because he's still rolling, essentially rolling for everything with his magic. White gummy, of course. There. On the other hand, Bellatrix Lestrange is just as bullshit in his world, because her magic, isn't based on that rolling at all. So it kind of bypasses the need to roll for anything. Which is, problematic when you've got, someone like Bellatrix Lestrange running around. I mean, just because wizards can't roll a will save against Milo's spells doesn't mean they can roll a will save against a normal wizard's spells either. It's especially humorous because he's very much a game character. Right down to the fact that his backstory doesn't even exist until he thinks about it. Which, of course, because he was in Harry Potter, he can't just think it into existence. He can lie about it, but because he never really thought about who his parents were beforehand, he's now effectively got no parents. It's an interesting little crossover I read a long time ago. Not sure if it's still a thing, but yeah. Die. Wait, what am I on health? Well, not health, but XP. Let's see. Yeesh. X is gonna level up. So next. And depending on things, I will level up next. Another fun D&D-esque, so not just... Oh, okay, the last outing is just what it's called when you don't have a mission. Oh, no, I had a mission. I guess that's just what it's called. Or you can now go to the friend area Sky Blue Plains. What was I thinking? Let's go out and get some rest. Oh yeah, dungeon crawls. They're not D&D specifically, but they're these fun little concept of stories where someone, say, gets dropped into a setting with, but before that, they have to roll up a D&D character, or a Dark Heresy character, or you name a pen and paper RPG, and they do that. Now they've those settings with their characters' abilities. They also have the character's personality and memories and all that. So if they were a min-maxer who, say, gave the character immense amounts of trauma, well, now they have to deal with that too. The guy goes around murdering puppies and drinking the blood of orphans. Well, now they do. Now they have the urge to do that too. So, ooh, key items. Sunkern and Stone. When used somewhere special. Skitty and oh yeah, right. The cave I can't go to until the end of the game. Onyx, metal coat, link cable. Yeah. One more waiting to No, I'm not doing that. I think I got up, so I fled. Then now I lost my way. Wait, what? It's a special mission. Yes. Huh? That's by the title. What does it say? Can you read it? It's written the letter. Please allow me to enter the files. My name is Squirtle. I had once had aspirations of becoming an artist. Then one day, there was an instance of unforgiving nature. Not because I didn't want to become an adult. With that, and I lost my way. Now I found the forest. I'm able to extricate myself. I am lost in the howling forest. Somebody help! Somebody please save me! He ran away because he wanted to become an adult? What's that about? I don't really get this. But well, let's go right to the Smurgle anyway. Yay! Right, okay, info. Accept. Yeah, lots of good stuff for me to hit up later. Wait. Got a lot of shit to dump. Okay. I didn't even notice that. Holy shit, I got Shadow Ball. Oh, that's a good move. I'm pretty sure nobody I have on my team can learn that. Items. Shadow Ball, use. Yeah, I don't think Ix will be able to learn that either. Pity. I'm not selling it, because God knows I might want somebody on my team who could. Sell. But, right. But yeah, basically just like, imagine those people operate by game mechanics and rules they usually don't. Usually the interest of the story comes from stuff like, say, dumping a Dark Heresy character into Mass Effect on Omega. For those who don't know, a Dark Heresy is a Warhammer 40k RP thing. Specifically, the person I'm talking about rolled up a Psyker. If you don't know much about that, well, let's just put it this way: every time, Psykers are a danger to everyone around them. They're like mages, except their powers always have a chance of ripping a hole in of not only exploding their brains, but ripping a hole in reality and letting demons through, or getting them possessed, or basically they're horrible hazards to everyone and everything around them. Hence the fun of the story, because you've got someone who now has the mind of a the perspective of a xenophobe pressed upon him. Dumped in a setting where the only way to survive is cooperation with aliens. And, of course, his main power involves ripping a hole... Well, risks ripping a hole in reality and letting demons through. Which will just make everything worse. It being Omega, of course, he gets into combat fairly often. Both because it's literally the best way to grind experience and thus acquire more abilities and, more important, tech knowledge, which is the safe stuff for him to get. But he has to also occasionally get combat stuff if he wants to continue surviving in combat. And yeah, that's the big thing. He's got the dilemma of, do I keep taking the abilities that make me a danger to myself and everyone around me? Do I spend points on fixing some of the problems I've made with myself when I was min-maxing? Do I spend them on gaining more tech knowledge, just allowing me to actually, you know, build up for the Reapers? And of course, the fact that, well, wasn't before he got his goddess side, or dungeon crawl, whichever you say it. But now he's got, you know, a mind that has a bad habit of slipping into racist thoughts. And all his allies are people he's kind of racist against. So, yeah. That was a fairly humorous story, even if it didn't update much. Oh, and of course, then there's that one pen and paper game. I've learned a lot via reading, but I'm actually not sure if I want to play it or not. Just because, for most part, the game does not sound all that fun. I'm talking about, of course, Exalted. Exalted is one of those weird settings where, while I mentioned about the whole stories based on game mechanics, yeah, no, that's actually how Exalted works. It, to varying degrees between stories, but at least some of the game mechanics are based on actual measurements and stuff in universe. For those who don't know, Exalted is one of White Wolf properties. Basically, the guys who made The World of Darkness, aka, you ever hear of the computer RPG Vampire Bloodlines? Yeah, that's basically where that game is based, on that setting. Exalted is a different setting, though. Sort of. It originated as actually a prequel setting and such. Which honestly explains a lot of things, but it was, a lot of that was, pretense was abandoned during the second edition of the game. Mainly, that, the idea was, what if the big bads of Old World of Darkness had won in the beginning? Hence why the good guy, the good guy, for a long time was called the Unconquered Sun, Sol Invictus. Or as they were just gonna straight up call him originally, Lucifer Morningstar. Yeah, that's right. It was basically, what if the devil won? Of course, it wasn't against Christian God, but that's kind of beside the point. Of course, like I said, they abandoned that pretense pretty early on. What was the fact that, I mean, in the second game, which is where most of my interest comes from. Mainly, the most interesting factions in the game are the Alchemicals and the Infernals. Okay, explanation time. Basically, long time ago, and a time before time, there were these things called Primordials. They wander around a place called the Wild. Spelled with a Y. Just to be clear. Where the only other beings in existence were creatures called Raksha. Fairies who, the Fae, who, were entities that entire existence were defined by story. So, being storytellers and being part of other stories and such. Eventually, the Primordials got tired of this and decided to actually make something permanent. Taking from, and thus they create creation. Where time was mostly structured, where there was life and death and all that. They created creation. They created the gods to govern over creation, from, of course, the gods of water droplets to the gods of rivers, the gods of all water, and such and such and such. Think Shintoism. For if you want to think about how the gods work. Basically, Kami. There was a god for everything, but not all of them were intelligent. Some of them just existed. They were what gave the world structure and everything. Or in the case of Sol Invictus, helped protect it while also being the literal sun. After creating the gods to, you know, do their thing, they then created mortals to populate the world. The most populous being humans. Unlike the other creatures they created, humans and other, well, species, but mostly humans, were, never added to the oaths of loyalty that made it impossible for any of the other beings in setting to disobey them. Which is the key to how the gods overthrew the Primordials in the Titanancy. Or the Primordial War, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, one of the Primordials, the sickly, I'd say, sickly nerd of the group, got fed up with the others, you know, basically bullying him. It's a bit more complicated than that, but that's basically it. And decided to help the gods get back at his siblings. He was mostly looking just some petty revenge, you know. The problem is, he was the primordial of impossibility. Which is also why he was the sickly primordial, because everything he does is impossible to accomplish, yet he does it anyway. In this case, he was sickly because he was doing things impossible for a primordial and dying. That was, of course, Autobot, as he's more commonly called, or Auto-chan as well. What the hell is Totter Seed? That makes them... Should I eat the seed? That will give me confusion. No, I don't think I will. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, in this case, he created things called exaltation, since the name of the setting, exalted. As you are the player character, and exalted, who has been exalted. The best way to think of an exalted is... well, okay. An exaltation is essentially a spiritual weapon. It's like a cybernetic implant for your soul, basically. These exaltations were empowered by specific beings and then crafted onto the souls of mortals, who, while now generally ageless to varying degrees, were still, killable and such. But that's not a problem, because if they died, their exaltation, along with part of their soul, would be extracted. Their soul would go into the what is essentially the recycling bin, and it would be attached to a new mortal, giving them all that exalted experience. Well, if you weren't a dragon-blooded. Yeah, there are a whole bunch of different types of exalts, either based on both what type of exalted, what caste of exalt. The word is caste because, the exalts are weapons and such. And their entire shtick is, much as the other, doing the impossible. By amplifying humans' innate nature to, well, accomplish a lot. Innate freedom and diversibility and all that. Adaptability and ability to grow and improve as a being. And just, amplifying that with a bit of a divine spark. They're sort of like demigods. And they're capable of doing a lot of things demigods and, mythology can do. My personal favorite, of course, doing stuff like, say, they're, in a room that's flooding with water. And the water comes in fast and knocks everyone into the wall. Well, the exalted responds to that by physically grabbing the water, throwing it into the ground, and then glaring at it like a bad dog. Like it was a bad dog. And then it proceeds to fill the room without knocking anybody about. And it was properly chastised. Remember, classic mythology has people doing things like picking up and moving rivers. Like, I distinctly remember Hercules wrestling with a river once. But the most important aspect, which was unintended by Autobot, was the fact that this impossibly led to them developing abilities that allowed them to kill primordials. This was both good because it actually allowed the gods and the exalted to actually win this countless millennia long war, where time itself kind of just got screwy. But it also led to certain problems, because while you can kill a primordial, you have to understand, they invented death. They invented the afterlife, or specifically, they invented what was essentially a mystical machine that refueled the souls they had created, and the new people and such. It was never intended for them to be processed through. Which leads to the faction known as the Missiles existing. Let's see. But I'll get to that. So, yeah. So now you've got the afterlife basically clogged by them, which is what the reason why the underworld has become what it is now. It's filled with the undead because only some people are able to be properly reincarnated. And that's just one of the many problems, like the fact that once the day was won, most of the gods proceed to fuck off to a particular part of Yushun, the celestial city, and basically just play the games of Divinity, which are, well, they're basically this game that's really, really addictive. How addictive? Most of them can't even stop playing to do something even like managing any of the many problems in the world. And they do need managing. Especially since some of the Primordials' response to being killed was to lay a curse that managed to wig its way into and bypass the usual protections from such that the Exaltations have. So now, nearly every form of Exalted is cursed. This is, well, interesting flavor, part of the reason why I'm not entirely fond of, interested in playing the game, because the Great Curse tends to make any character of the Exalted affected by it, because it affects most, but not all of them. And kind of just, well, for instance, if you play a Solar, depending on, on the level of mental trauma your character has, they will occasionally just snap and then do something you can't control. You will lose control of them. Oh, wow. Area shift without one of those midway points. That's new. I'm rambling about it, but I'll try to be clear. It's... Oh yeah, of course, not all of the Primordials were killed. Some surrendered, and were then proceeded to be mutilated by the, forced into their own unbreakable oath, then mutilated and locked inside one of them, because the Primordials are literally worlds onto themselves. Specifically, they were locked in the body of the, I forget what his exact name was, something Tyrant, but that was what he was. Then he was one of his primary souls, because they literally have multiple souls, now called demons. Hence the Infernal faction. And they're called Yazi. And one of their primary souls embody who they are. Some of them only have one. If you do destroy that, you basically kill the primordial. He was rare to have multiple, and that is kind of where how they, stop them. They, basically, ripped a chunk of his roll call. What the hell does that do? Well, I mean, that actually sounds somewhat useful, so... But yeah, basically locking the noun termed Malpheus into a state of internal suffering and such. And then locking the other, Yazi up inside him. Which is why the place where the Yazi are generally kept is called Malpheus, while at the same time one of them is called Malpheus. Yeah. After that, everything was for the most part fine, except for the whole Great Curse thing. Which, well, it affects them different ways. I admit, I can't remember how it affects Lunar and Dragon-Blooded, but I do remember how it affects, yeah, I forgot to clarify what those are. Right, okay, there were originally 4 types of Exalted. The Lunar, the Solar, empowered by the Moon and Sun, respectively. They're a group that is mated together so that, you know, they're supposed to always come together and work together as a team, with a Lunar supporting a Solar. Because the Unconquered Sun was in charge, the Solars are also the ones that are ultimately in charge when the war is over. Well, with all but 2 of the Primordials gone, and either dead or butchered, one of them is, well, no one knows where that one is, and the other one ran off because the one who made the Exaltations, Autobot, because, you know, he was kind of being friended into compliance by the people who were supposed to be his allies, so, yeah. But, right. And then there are the side rules, and, wait, how much? Hold on. Nah, he's fine. And the Dragon-Blooded, which are, the side rules are empowered by each of the maidens, which are, yeah, I'm not even going to touch those completely, they're just certain the outer planets and such, and yeah, I'm not going to touch them. They're kind of, look, they're deliberately confusing even in setting. So yeah, basically they empowered the Sidril, who are now the people in charge of time and fate and destiny and all that. They're the spy style characters who have abilities like, I forget the name, but one of them is they punch you and you turn into a duck. No, that's not accurate. You don't turn into a duck. You were always a duck. When they punched you, your entire history has been rewritten to make you a duck. Yeah. That's just the kind of nuttiness that goes on in Exalted. And especially with the side rolls. And then, of course, there are the Dragon-Blooded, who were basically the army of mooks. Their entire shtick is that the more of them they're not all that powerful for normal Exalted, being that they're empowered by dragons and Gaia, the other primordials, / also maybe creation itself. It's kind of not a lot of information is known. But, yeah. Their entire shtick is the more of them they are, the more powerful they get. They are actively empowered by an increase of numbers. Not to mention most of their abilities are based around buffing each other and then getting buffed in turn by each other and... Boop. What the hell does this do? Probably gives blindness. But I want to find out anyways. Info! Okay, yeah, blindness. But yeah, so the Exalted take over, the Celestials are put in charge, and for a while everything's great. Then the big problem kicks in. See, when it comes to, say, the Great Curse and how it manifests in the Solars and Sidrills especially lead to a lot of problems. In the Solars, the Great Curse causes them to, when they build up mental stress, just snap in some way, usually based around their virtue. For instance, if they're extremely compassionate, well, it varies. Let's say a Solar's friend was working themselves to the bone when they should be recovering in a hospital. They're refusing what the doctors are telling them, and they're just continuing to work out and overstressing their body. This could eventually lead to the Solar snapping and deciding that clearly the best thing to do is to tear all their limbs off. That way they stay in bed and recover. And then after having done the act and calmed down to a more reasonable position, they proceed to... They're still incapable of recognizing what they just did as maybe not being right, because they're Solars, and by definition, that means everything they do is right. They are the lawmakers. They are the definition of justice and correctness. What's this? Troll. On the floor to the user. No. That sounds like a terrible item. I'm not looking to be, killed by... Kecleon, thank you. So, yeah, you can imagine how that would lead to problems. Especially since the Exalted pass on their memories and such every time they die. So you're getting lineages of increasingly crazy people. Increasingly refusing to acknowledge the problems with the world around them. So eventually the Sidrills decide to do something about that. The problem is the Sidrill's big flaw from the Great Curse kicks in. And that is, the more Sidrills working together, the more horribly fucked up it becomes. Because, you see, Sidrills are much like, Solars made arrogant by the Great Curse. They believe their way is correct, and anyone else who tries to disagree with their plan is wrong. Now, the way Sidrills are designed, this is actually usually correct on the small term. When one Sidrill tells you what to do, they're usually right, and you probably should follow along. When it doesn't do it, though, they're constantly sabotaging each other's plans, and are basically just ruining everything. You can somewhat understand how that would lead to later problems down the road. So yeah, they managed to overthrow them. The Dragon Blood are put in charge and begin a propaganda campaign telling everyone that any form of exaltation but their own are demons. Yeah. And so on and so forth, which is where we get modern exalted. All forms of exalted on the run because, and being told lies that are based on how the world works, that are based on modern science. Oh, and I forgot to mention how those is that the Celestials are the only exalted that don't reincarnate. No, instead, what they do is they instead just have kids, and the more kids they have, the more powerful they get, and yeah. Once again, it goes with their status as mooks. They can get pretty powerful because of that. So now they're the ones in charge, and basically the Exalted are always on the run from them. Man, a shit ton of orbs in this place. Wait, hold on. No, nothing here. And now it's raining. Well, I mean, it's kind of good for me, not so for Iroh, though. Wow, a lot of, swamp. But yeah, Citadel's overthrow the Celestials, kill a bunch of them, lock most of them in a box. Their exaltations themselves in the box try to stop more from being created. Their fuck up causes the Dragon Blood to I believe, portray them, take over, and yada yada yada. So now, most of the people who are reality is having further problems because not only are the people who were originally in charge gone, and the people who are supposed to take over them spending all their time playing the Cosmic Xbox. The people who were capable of holding their place are gone, leaving the now let's admit, and still impressive Terrestrial Exalted in charge, and problems just keep popping up. And then in comes the Infernals, the Abyssals, and later the Alchemicals. For instance, the entire reason you can play a Solar during this period is because somebody broke open the cage containing the Exalted, and they grabbed a whole bunch. Not a lot, but they grabbed a whole bunch. And that's where the Abyssals and Infernals come from. Though these exaltations were hacked and altered, some of these Solars were turned into Abyssals, which are servants of the dead primordials trying to destroy all reality, and because it's the only way to end the suffering of the dead primordials. On the other hand, the Yadi created their Exalted by trying to, to free them. The Infernals, unlike the Solar and such, don't suffer from the Great Curse. They do have a similar mechanic called Torment to Limit Break, but unlike that, the other one, it's actually, funner. For one thing, there are lots of ways to bleed torment and ways to avoid and lots of ways to avoid gaining torment. All you gotta do is avoid doing anything that's against the core of your character's character. And I have just realized I blathered on and it's actually past the time limit. To be fair, I was expecting to be done with this dungeon a while ago. Let's see. Nah, okay, one more floor, and then if there's no more, if this isn't the end of it, I'm going to, thank you. I lost my bearings. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have bothered about Exalted so much, but I don't have anything else to talk about without story from this game. I've lost, or other people to talk to. I've lost my bearings. Where is this? I can't get out. I'm hungry. I'm in trouble. Oh, you are? Did you maybe come to rescue me? Am I glad to see you? How the hell did you get stuck while still being able to contact us? Thank you so much. You saved me from great peril. No problem, Smurgle. What made you run away in the first place? Your letter said something about wanting to become an adult. That is... Oh. Look, there he is. Yeah, I see him. We gotta get him back quick. More Smurgle? 2 of them. Hey, Smurgle. What do they want? They're my friends. Now, come with us. The grown-up ritual is ready for you. Quit buying this. Have the problem point applied without a fuss. No! Do that pop on my back. I do not become a grown-up. What was what? That. What grown-up ritual? Discuss among us Smurgle. When we reach a certain age, they mark our backs as puppets to show we are grown-ups. They do that by taking a front of the paw and pushing down on the back. I can't live with anything so tasteless. I have a dream of creating grass. I have certain standards for designs I swear by. I know. I have decided. I shall join HighPriest rescue team. I will participate in your rescue activities, so I won't return to the pack. This is where I will dedicate myself. Is that so? There's nothing we can do. We will inform our elders. Will he paint us a new flag? We'll flame our elders over. We wish you luck in your new career as a rescuer. Well, that got him to go away quick. That's one pushing way of getting a job, but that's okay. We're on the team now. We're accepting your best, Cyril. Yes, thank you. One thing I'm good at is drawing and painting. For example, let me see. It's the flag. Ah, how about that? Oh, that's a seashell. Observe the design flag. I could perhaps redesign the flag. If you wish to alter the flag design, you must tell me, please. Join the rescue team. Oh, that's simple. What do you name a Smurgle? Why, after an artist? Picasso. I'm not sure if that's actually how you spell his name, but I'm going with that. No place in the sky blue plains. Oh, that's that friend area I unlocked. That's that friend area I unlocked. And then his mission unlocked. Nice timing, me. Now, I mean, yeah, I want to save, and I will. Well, next time we'll see about redesigning that flag. For now, I think it's time for me to go. Well, that was fun. Some progress was made, but not much. Wish there was more. But, for those watching on YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, subscribe, and maybe think about hitting the follow button over here so you can be alerted about the new videos, my new streams, when they happen. Anyways, this is HighPriest signing out, and I will see you all next time, folks.